longer.
Wir wollen das nicht überspringen.
The fate of the
Danke.
skies calls upon the might of your crew. Will you fight to save it?
Roland, I'm not sure if I like where this is.
Yeah. Tell us what this is all about.
Of course. But first, your injuries need tending to.
Ja, wo?
The time to reveal the truth has come.
Das wäre, glaube ich, schon davor wichtig gewesen. Für den Gegenstand haben wir. Warte, damit kann man diese Schlüssel-Dinge machen. Cool. Ich muss logischerweise jetzt gucken, ob es hier was gibt. Was gibt. Das kann ja nicht schon das ganze Kapitel gewesen sein.
Well, the floor is all yours, Roland.
Thanks. First, I want you all to take a look at this.
Ein Buch.
That's the beast from Tempeel.
Furican.
Lilith released the primal beasts from their slumber and stole their powers.
Okay.
Those powers now flow within Lyria. She's essentially a living storage vessel. The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. Angra Mainyu. I hope I'm wrong, but she plans to feed it the other beast's powers.
Just how big and nasty is this Mainyu thing?
It's the primal beast of gateways, allowing all kinds of travel between any 2 points. Distance doesn't matter. So in theory, one could even pass through to the astral realm.
Doesn't sound that evil to me if all it does is open a bunch of doors.
If only it were that innocent. The problem lies in what's needed to open a gate. You see, the gates require energy proportional to the distance between them. Now, let's pretend we want to open a gate to the astral realm.
In this case, distance is secondary. Now we're discussing interdimensional travel.
So, energy-wise.
Yes. An extraordinary amount will need to be consumed. And that instantaneous consumption will trigger grave at best. Zega Grande would be reduced to nothing in the aftershock. At worst, most of the Sky Realm would cease.
There's no way that's possible!
Then let me tell you a story. 15 years ago, Lilith revived Angra Mainyu. She attempted to open the gate to the astral realm. Fortunately, for whatever reason, but a number of islands weren't so lucky, and they were rendered uninhabitable. Survivors of the incident are forever cursed to live their lives with unending trauma.
That's awful.
You see now? She won't give up. She will utilize the power of the 4 primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more. And the only thing waiting for us on the other side of those gates, we can't allow history to repeat itself.
There's something I'd like to ask about this woman, this Lilith. She's an astral, isn't she? The potency of her powers and her obsession with the astral realm give her away.
The Astrals. The invaders who once ruled over our skies.
You are correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, it takes one to know one.
Unbelievable.
I suspected as much a while back. You knew a great deal about this Skydom, things that no ordinary person should know.
I'll be damned. A real live astral right under our noses. Sorry. Can't blame a guy for being on edge.
Is that... Those are obvious raptors!
You're kidding! They really chased after us?
couldn't have mobilized a hunting party this quickly.
Of all the times to hound us, they choose now?
Well, they're here. Less talking, more blasting.
Okay.
Go! Take the shit!
What the heck? Your magic is next level!
I'd hoped for a more peaceful flight. How did they find this route?
I mustn't disappoint. Stars help us.
It's those interlopers! Siege formation! We must take this ship!
They seem just as surprised as we are. It might be a coincidence.
Don't mistake mercy for weakness.
All squadrons shoot to kill! Lady Lilith has decreed these heathens be purged from their nefarious deeds! Unfortunate timing on our part. Stay alert some more. It just occurred to me. There's only one destination at the end of this flight path.
Which means we're headed to the same place as these jokesters.
Eine Erfahrungsboost.
Let's discuss particulars after we have saved our lives.
Further!
These fools don't know when to give up!
It seems conviction is a strong motivator.
Oh, and you got an astral yanking your chain.
We will endure.
Just getting started. Time to shine!
I'll follow.
Lead the way! Show's not over yet.
Then, what's our next step?
Everyone okay?
You have my thanks.
They're wide open! Lead the way!
Finish this!
I will take the vanguard. That's reassuring. Thank you, Lancelot. This is power! Bear with
Mit euch.
Finally, that was the last of them.
Looks like Obvious already making their next move. I must take action.
Wait, I just want to be super sure. Are you really an astral?
You wouldn't be the first. We've met other astrals before. Loki and Mikaboshi, if those names ring a bell. They have their own particular philosophies. But you seem different from them.
I know, right? It's like Fix-It Dude actually wants to be a part of the Sky Realm.
Indeed. It was no act when you risked life and limb to save the people of Folka and Tempeel.
I'll be honest. I once viewed Sky Dwellers as insignificant. But that all changed. Many years ago, the first friend I ever made in this world taught me a valuable lesson. They said there is strength in solidarity. Understanding can overcome adversity. Help us grow. Folka is now my home. The people there are like family to me, sadly. We experience longevity on different scales. If I were granted one wish, it'd be to stay with them forever. At the very least, I want them to be happy. I'll do anything I can as an astral to protect the populace. And I'll stop Lilith. No matter the consequences I must suffer.
We understand how you feel. The Sky Realm is our home, too. So you can count on us. I guess even astrals come in all kinds of different flavors. Just like Sky Dwellers.
The same can be said of primal beasts.
Kinda weird having an astral watching our backs for once. But I won't complain.
Thanks, everyone. I'm sorry. I suppose I was acting out of... I was afraid of your reactions. If you learned I was an astral.
We're in this together.
Captain. Thank you.
Done and done.
Yes. With Roland's aid, we'll surely stop Lilith and rescue Lyria.
Angra Mainyu's real body is in an altar beneath Seed Hollow Castle.
Yikes. There's a sinister primal lurking right under that huge city?
Yes. And I'm the one who sealed it down there.
But if Lilith found Angra 15 years ago, that means the seal is...
broken. When she squandered away Angra's power, she failed to capture its true form as well. I'm certain it's still in the altar somewhere, camouflaged by its gateway powers.
So that's why you stayed behind in Seed Hollow. To find the damn thing.
Indeed. Unfortunately, however, the moment Lilith summons Angra's real body, that may be our... I warn you, she and I are equally matched. But, lucky for me, I've got the better team. Avia's no doubt getting closer to the castle. There's no gear up in the city and make a run for the altar. Or else these skies are done for.
Jawohl.
Into my pouch you go.
Haben wir sie? Okay.
Let's see.
Wir könnten jetzt schon gleich demnächst einfach Kapitel 8. Dschungel. Oh. Ja, scheinbar bin ich bereits mal gewesen. Mal wenn die Stadt.
So, we've suddenly found ourselves caught up in an astral tug-of-war, decades in the making. The relationship between Lilith and Roland remains unclear, but one thing is certain. Roland is our greatest ally in Zega Grande. With all the good he's done here, his love for Sky Dwellers is plain as day. Together, I know we'll stop Lilith and ensure Angra Mainyu's gate stays closed. We will protect the Sky Realm.
Jawohl. Es geht jetzt nicht gleich einfach weiter. Kapitel 8. Relink.
Seed Hollow is burning. Another victim in Avia's desperate mission to return to the stars. This all started because I brought Lyria to Zega Grande. And now our battle is intertwined with the fate of the Sky Realm itself. We need to get to the heart of the city and fix the damage that's been done.
Whoa! Is this even the same city?
No time to assess casualties, I'm afraid. Not when we know Avia will
Ja,
realign the castle.
I suspect we'll face a tough road ahead.
What are you?
das ist schon ein bisschen
Prepare yourselves
blöd.
accordingly.
Der Schmied, der kann uns halt auch nicht helfen.
Welcome.
Oh
Which
Gott,
weapon shall I strengthen?
bei uns fehlt
Make any
halt.
weapon you want. Every
Wird auch
weapon
Waffe verbessern. Denn es fehlt halt einfach.
always strive to be strong. Please select
Und
the right
trinken wir uns ja auch nicht wirklich. Was hat es mehr Leben?
Come again.
Ich meine, Leben, ja. Lieben wir. Oh, wir können doch noch Nebenquests machen. Aber wie komme ich denn hier weg? Hallo.
There you are! I'm so glad you're all safe!
You really are a godsend.
I go where I'm needed. Simple as that. By the way, Captain, I don't know if you've heard, but the castle is under attack by the Church of Avia. That
Nein.
forced each of the city's wards to declare temporary. I'll be around until the brouhaha settles down. We can't let Avia get away with all they've done. Take this and go show them who's boss.
Ja, aber der ist dann wieder Level 20, oder?
Stop never hurts to have some backup, right?
25. Weiß ich jetzt nicht. Wenn ich die andere ausprobiert habe, Dann von mir aus. 3 Leben. Strahlungskraft. Mehr XP, richtig. Ja. Ich muss halt Dunkelsplitter bezahlen. Und ich weiß nicht, wofür ich den brauche. Hallo. Episoden. Wie sind der Story weiter? Oh je. Gibt's hier was Neues? Nö. Gibt's hier was Neues? Nö. Gibt's hier was Neues? Nö. Dann machen wir das beides erstmal. Oh. Was ist denn die Piloten da? Glitzerstein. Gut.
The church's attack has shut this whole city down. Talk about dire straits.
At least Zero still has her shop.
Bereit.
That's kind of a relief, right?
What?
Ready? Our mission awaits. I'll be
Bring in the
your...
whole circus, huh? Find your
Be gone! Here's a fun trick. How about no? You won't prevail.
If they want to fight, they've got one.
Uwe.
I'll protect you. How effective?
Schade.
Slash and bash. Too slow. And go.
Uh-oh. This guy looks strong.
Cobra.
You better watch out.
Let our blades do the talking. Into the fray. Understood. Well done, everyone. Thanks. We made it through.
Zeit für den U-Handel.
Fine. Better act quick before they run. Gambler.
Just
It's
getting
go
started.
time.
Ready. Brave awaits. This is power. I'm not out yet. Taste defeat. Rain of arrows. Thank you. Push through. Be gone. Meet your doom. I'll take the front line. I'll protect you. This is power. Push through.
I hate walking through
I'm not out yet. A direct hit.
Uh-oh. This guy looks strong. You better watch out. Yeah. Turn him against me.
This is power.
You reap what perfection.
Like one of these.
I'm in your debt.
After me. It's over. Nice work.
I shall never fail.
Appreciate you.
Komm schon. Wieder noch ein Minuten.
Never was there a greater crew. I would fight alongside you 1,000 times over.
It's fine. Better act
Die
quick
schon
before they
wieder.
run.
Surrender. This is power.
Looking good so far. You got this. Watch out. Here they come.
What's this? Let us end this. Blade of the Wayfaring Dragon.
Let's
Sparta Vega!
go.
Lancelot! Your command! Through! Here it comes! Not now, not ever! Bear wait! Oye!
Yep. Your time's up.
Shine as one! The Astrophism! With our powers
Co
combined,
nie geschafft.
no force can stop us.
Großpass schaffen wir nicht mehr.
Uh-oh. This guy looks strong. You better watch out.
Ready. On me. Understood. Assault formation. Understood.
There's still enemies
Let us
left,
begin.
but you can take them.
Take this. Right. Go further.
Fine. Better quick before they run.
Können wir ja dann doch nochmal einen Punkt haben.
Watch out. Here they
I must disappoint.
Die Gute.
I'll follow.
Zweimal.
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
Du, 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 du.
So what do we have next?
Okay. Können wir noch jetzt Schloss bauen? Du, 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 du. Was haben wir so bekommen? Glitzersteine. Die können wir halt nur verkaufen. Dann kriegen wir halt Geld, aber das bringt uns nicht viel. Damit können wir nicht viel kaufen. Wo ist sie denn?
Need something?
Nee,
Which will
okay.
it be?
Oh, noch eine Mission freigeschalten. Was bist denn du? Regenerieren. Das wird Rudern.
What do you say? Will you accept it?
Müssen wir machen. Bei den 4 Sekunden fertig.
We're counting on you.
Keine Ahnung. Ja, let's go. Haben die alle über 2000? Höchstwahrscheinlich nicht. Ach, dich besiegen.
Show them our resolve. This is power! Don't mistake mercy for weakness.
Blast them.
Into the fray.
Let's see some pep, people.
You're right. Let's make haste.
Carga!
Well said. Now move out.
Uwe.
We've made them livid. Watch out. Keep your eyes trained on them.
Ja.
Shockwave. Jump over.
Just getting started. There. A direct hit.
Wow, was ist das für Skala-Mikro?
Ready. Ready for what? Fortune favors the bold. I guess so. I aim to choose.
Hey, what's with the sand?
This is power. Looking good. Good hit.
I don't think
I owe you. I'm not out yet. Just getting started. Turn the tide.
Thanks to me.
Weg mit ihm.
Push through. Looking good. Good. Growing desperate. Be on guard. Well, we can forget a frontal assault. How refreshing.
Möchte der Minute fertig werden? Das ist doch der Schuh aktuell noch Minuten.
This is power. Push through. Ready. Just getting started. Whoa.
Geht doch weg mit ihm. Wieder nur ein S Plus.
Oh, that should be the last of them. Which means quest
A blessing.
Nerven aus Stahl. Okay.
Are you unhurt?
Ist ja gar nicht mal so geil. Wie geht's der Gruppe so? Also, kann ich doch so machen, ja, ne? Sie steigt nicht weiter auf, ne? Das ist ja mega. Oh.
Need something? Let's see.
Das würde ich gerne machen.
What do you say? Will you accept it? We're counting on you.
Let's go. Und dann werden wir uns gleich wieder Episoden.
Come. We must be off.
Was müssen wir denn machen?
Careful as we approach.
Melden wir sie.
This is power. Enough. Good hit.
Okay.
Brave away.
Looks like we got a second to catch our breath before things heat up again. No
Ooh.
crying for help, you big greedy!
How about no? Here's a fun trick.
Gar nicht gut.
This is power. Just like that. Ready. Go no further. I hope I'm not a burden. Push through. Bear with it. Looking good. Just getting started. start.
How about no? Good hit.
I'm not out yet.
I'll protect you.
Time to go for another whirl.
They just keep coming. Well, we'll show them who's
This is
the boss.
power.
Our room.
To move.
Ach komm. Scheiß Schadenpunkt.
Push through. Meet your doom. Let our blades do the talking.
To me.
Too slow. This is power.
Just like that.
Push through. Enough. Good hit. I'm not out yet. Brave away.
Nicht die.
This is power. Bear with. Ready. Go no further. Push through.
Okay. Noch eine Weile nur.
I'm not liking the look of this, but don't let it intimidate ya.
You saved my bacon.
Jetzt der das machen.
You're destined for great things, Lancelot.
Thank you. I'll work hard to meet your expectations.
How effective. This one's mine.
Push through.
Great
They have
support.
slayed dragons.
Yes,
Das
but
ist schon wieder
that was
so ein
back
Traum.
in the day. I've seen enough. O blade which sunders evil.
Die. Ja, von denen ist schon Höhe.
We made it through.
Ja, kein Bock.
You reap what you sow.
This is power. Surrender.
Das Stil.
Brave awaits. Push through. Bear with.
Das sind echt viele Gegner. Und
Meet your doom.
sind wie sie? Oh, okay.
Be gone. This is power. Push through.
Ah, krass, man muss auch nicht einmal erwischt werden im Sandkorn.
Push forward. I'll follow.
That went smoothly.
Naja,
Thanks to you,
das
Lancelot.
steht ja halt zu.
Ready. Go no further.
There's my backup.
Into the fray.
No further.
Keep your heads in the game.
Yes. That won't be a problem.
Everyone okay?
Okay. Gut, das war nicht so meine Mission, würde ich sagen.
I think that's everything.
Die war richtig
You
bad.
were awesome out there.
Naja, überspringen. Naja. Obwohl. Immerhin ein S. Dass ich das nicht auf gleich nachlesen kann, was das bringt.
something? Let's see.
Haben wir noch nie.
Please come again.
Seid ihr auf 2000? Eugen nicht. Na gut, dann
Need something?
Schicksalsepisoden ihre Comics starten.
I'm from Tremont Island, a quiet little place where I lived with my parents and sister. Things were good, except my sister was suffering from a terrible condition. We couldn't treat her on Tremont, so she was forced to travel to another island, all on her own. Back then, skyfaring wasn't nearly the safe bet that it is today, so I wasn't sure if she'd even make it there, let alone receive treatment. I loved my sister more than anything, so waving bye to her as she took off toward an unknown future was the hardest thing I'd ever done. I hoped beyond all hope. I hoped till it hurt, that her cure would be swift, and but the days, they grew into months. Sometime after she left, a brutal pandemic spread across Tremont, crippling our population in a matter of days. I was shocked, watching the good people I'd known all my life pass away. But I was horrified when it claimed my parents. And when it came for me, I knew death was waiting at the front door. What can I do? I thought, lungs heavy and weighing me to my bed. What could I do but turn to the skies and pray? Please, if you're listening, I want to hear my family. I want to... My pleas were answered, but not by salvation. No, it was Celeste, she stole death from the suffering islanders, preventing them from slipping into the afterlife. They became zombies. Unlike the others, my corporeal form faded away, leaving my spirit to... This, at least, gave me a faint hope. If I was given an unlife, then perhaps my mother and father would be given the same gift. But the months, and it became clear that though Celeste held dominion over death, life was a more complicated matter. It was my wish that had brought unlife to Tremont. I was to blame for turning my hometown into a living cemetery. If the villagers knew what I had done, well, that's why I chose to haunt the manor on the outskirts of town. Alone in those halls, with no one to talk to, I counted the days until I lost track of time. Solitude was better than guilt. Isolation was better than hearing my name used as a... But with time, the silence ate away at my name, until even I forgot who I was.
Okay. Ooh.
It's true that there weren't people around the manor, but I did discover a few ghost animals floating about. They took a liking to me, probably because of our shared ghosthood, and I gave them cute names to show my affection. Beppo, Gigi, Fuji, and Nicola.
Nicht
Before I knew
Nicola.
it, my lonesome days became a little less gray, if not less repetitive. I watched so many tomorrows and yesterdays pass me by. I felt as stale and constant as the mists that covered the island. That all changed when the crew came to my manor. They were a cheerful, lively group, but also straightforward and intimidating. It had been so long since I needed to interact with other people. I knew that if I made contact, I would have to acknowledge the real depth of my loneliness. So I ran, and they gave chase. So I ran again, and they followed once more. No matter where I fled, They found me, undeterred by my spectral form or my ghostly pets. Finally, I decided to ask them about their situation. Thanks to the mists, they explained, their airship was grounded on Tremont. Like me, like the other islanders, we were all prisoners of Celeste. So long as she still had a pact with the island, but by the same token, her powers preserved the unlives of Tremont's people. Myself troubled me, but I knew it was a necessary course of action. I had only one. I needed to come clean to the islanders. It was time to make. Had it not been for the arrival of the captain and the crew, I would never have found the strength to make that decision. I marched straight to the village, took a deep breath, and explained to the people how I doomed everyone. But to my surprise,
Nein, das wollte ich mal hören.
with the understanding and support of the islanders, I called Celeste once again. But she didn't appear, and the mist still covered the island. That's how I learned the truth. It wasn't only me who had crossed Celeste's fate with our own. The other culprit was the doctor who was traveling through our village, back when the pandemic first appeared. He was secretly conducting research to summon Celeste. We hurried to the place where he resided, but when we arrived, we found that his consciousness had already been swallowed by the primal beast of death, and he couldn't cough up any helpful information. Despite the setback, I joined with the crew and the islanders to find and if the mists parted, and the island returned to its former state. Its residents began to pass into the great beyond, disappearing into light. Before long, everyone I'd known had been lifted into the bright sky, leaving behind only their... I closed my eyes and waited for my final moments. But no matter how long I waited, left behind. Yet I stared out at the village, devoid of residents. I was alone, but I could accept that. At any rate, the nameless ghost was no more, because a strange man gave me an oddly familiar name. So long as I had that name, and my memories with the crew, I could wait decades, maybe even centuries, for my sister to return. I think the captain, however, couldn't bear leaving me to such a hollow fate, and invited me to the crew. But how could I leave the island? I knew that my little sister would come back to me. Even though we were no more than graves and warm thoughts, this is what... If she came back and no one was waiting, wouldn't she be sad? That's why I knew I had to stay. But the captain wouldn't hear of it. If I was worried about my sister, I should go look for her. It was a new chance. I had never been off my island. I had never even considered the option. But I knew I could. I just needed to... And that's how I set out on a journey with the crew. Somewhere out there.
Genau. Let's go.
One day, I was out shopping in Seed Hollow Central Plaza when I saw a woman with kind eyes sitting on a bench. She was absorbed in her needlepoint.
Da bin ich einfach hingegangen.
Your embroidery is beautiful.
Oh, aren't you a dear? Thank you.
Her smile was genuine and cozy, just like the blanket she was working on. She told me it was a present for her beloved.
Wie, ne?
I've never seen anyone so outside before. She giggled. Really? I'm hoping some of this cheerful sunlight works its way into the fiber. Her name was Malfira, and she invited me to have a seat. Admittedly, the weather was beautiful, the kind that made you appreciate being alive. There was a long, thin trail of white dividing the sky, the aftermath of an unfortunate cloud that had been pierced by a wayfaring airship. I glanced back at Malfira, who looked to be making diligent progress. A familiar memory crept to mind, of of a time when I begged my mother to sew new stuffed animals for me and my sister. The nostalgia was comfortable, welcomed even. But I was brought back to the present when I heard a troubled sigh.
Okay. Dum, 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 dum. Damn viel, wenig Leben, damn viel. Oh. Ah, dann können wir die ja alle mitnehmen. Das ist doch nett. Das kannst du so. Das ist dann nicht die bessere Peitsche, ne? Aber das ist ja schon egal. Schwöre eine. Okay, der macht. Okay, beschwöre Gigi, um im Bereich von Fedi anzugreifen, während sie mit Fuji und Nicola nach hinten springen. Okay. Die von Magie durchdringenden Peitschenangriff, der eine große Menge Bedeutung zufügt, auf den Schachtprozent beschwören. Okay, regeneriere EP und da verbinden Bonus, Angriff und Abwehr. Ich hätte das gern geändert. Oder auch nicht, weil du nichts anderes kannst. Ne? Aber dann haben wir das ja geklärt. Ja, dann hast du nur diese Scheißpeitsche. Gut, gut.
Is something wrong?
Noch mehr Faden-Stories.
Expression didn't match Malfira's cheerful disposition.
Oh, sorry to worry you. It's nothing I would bother a stranger over.
Malfira forced a grin and stretched the thread.
It's just, I had hoped to use warming thread on this.
What kind of thread? I didn't even know there were different types of thread. But according to Malfira, there was a type of insect native to Fondom, whose silk was imbued with magic. Items made from this silk were said to retain a comfortable warmth all year round.
If only I could get to Fondom on my own. And then there's the matter of tracking the insect.
Her smile never quavered, but the way her eyebrows stitched together, ever so slightly, covertly signaled her true disappointment. I could do it for you. I know I look young. I put my hands on my hips and puffed out my chest, a posture I hoped would inspire confidence.
Oh, that's sweet. But it was just a silly thought. My fault.
From her tone alone, I could tell the pose did not. Later, after a quick discussion with the captain, we decided I needed Malfira to finish her.
Gut. Finden wir.
Everyone, to the fight.
Ja, mit ihren geisterhaften Aussehen ihrer Peitsche ist sie ja ein echtes Kraftpaket. Riesig jetzt, ne? Die große Reichweite ihrer Peitsche und halte viel gedrückt, um einen stumpfen Schlägen auszuführen, wenn ein Pfeil von der Peitsche getroffen kommen. Felis Haustiere helfen. Hatte gedrückt, um einen stumpfen Schlägen über einen großen Gebiet zu entfesseln, sind Haustiere auf der Staffel, beteiligen sie sich an der Prügelattacke.
According to Sierra, the insect in question
Okay.
nests atop the local wildlife, but there's a rumor a vicious monster also makes its home here. Stay on your toes. Those look like fire spirits.
We better get them before they get us!
Don't mess with the white dragons.
Seems my training has paid
You
off.
don't scare us.
Watch my back!
Roger!
Understood.
So, ghost puppies bite or what?
Yep, you better fear the fangs. Out of practice?
It's so hot! I feel like my sweat is
Stay
sweating.
sharp.
Why are we going through the trouble again?
Sorry. I just wanted to put a smile on Malfira's face. She looked so, I don't know, Forlorn? But it
Das
was your
könnte
first
ein
time
Boss
meeting
mal
her,
recht
wasn't
praktisch sein
it?
gegen
Who's she
den
to you?
Oromo.
I know it's a weird connection, but her name, it sounded like my sister's.
I'll handle this.
You were spectacular, Captain.
Thanks a bunch, Fairy.
Looks like someone wants to fight. Let's teach them not to butt in. It's go time.
You got it.
I feel alive.
Just like that.
Sort of.
Then we must be doing something right.
Just like that. Slash and bash.
Have a face.
Ready to go. Fuji, Nicola.
Give it. Full.
Das ist die Gegner nicht auf Level 3, siehst du? Auf den anderen war das nicht so.
More wyverns. Momo, you bring up the rear. Don't think so.
Oh, das hat mir nichts gebracht.
Coming right out. The gentleman on
Und schon.
and off the ice, huh?
Oigan, you're embarrassing me.
Reap what you sow.
You won't prevail. Away with you. Go. Just like that. On my mark. Enough.
How about no?
Besiegt?
Looking good.
Let's pick it up and
On go.
Nice try. You don't scare us. Allow us.
Leave it to
Understood.
me.
That went
Trifft doch
well.
keiner da
Let's
unten.
keep it up.
Ja.
It's all right, Nicola. I'll protect you from the mean monsters.
Bitte.
I can work with this. Direct hit.
Direkt.
I'll follow you. That went well. You always have my aid.
I could keep this up all day.
Sind getroffen.
Eat this.
Gigi, Beppo, down, boys.
much obliged.
So close.
So, ich hätte mich auch mit dem Zauber heilen können.
Nothing of consequence, I
Ich hab mich
guess.
eingesammelt. Hä? Was war das?
Huh? What's that?
Vern, look out! It's a monster in disguise. You
Ich
must
weiß
be
nicht,
that
ob das
vicious
wirklich
monster we
getarnt
heard
ist,
about.
aber es ist ein
You thought you could get a leg
Monster.
up on us. You have another thing coming. Now, get whipped! Don't think so! Hey, Metal-G! Nicola!
You're done.
Fine by
Always
me.
double pay. Oh yeah.
It's my honor.
Run the hook! Feeling shy? Everyone, on me!
Kostet ja dann noch mehr Leute.
Together!
I've got this. I'll protect you. Here it comes. Not now, not ever. Oh yeah.
Yep. That's a good thing. Oh, now.
Shine is one. Ascension.
Out of some more where that came
Couldn't
from.
ask for a better.
We're on a roll.
Greif den an.
Now,
You said it.
hunt begins.
War schon.
How's that?
Geht los.
Looking good. I'm go. There.
Don't think so.
Nicht stark.
Loud and clear.
Das ist ja gleich mal die, in dem Fall.
Just like
Let's break you in.
leave defense to me.
Super.
Nice! Another one is a bug. Now we can find that bug in peace.
Ich wollte schon sagen.
We're the top dogs here.
Ja, Mann, wir sind die Top Dogs hier.
Is this what you were looking for? I proudly displayed the hard-won thread to a surprised and overjoyed Malfira.
My word. You really are a sky.
She took the spool for a closer look.
Yes, this is the genuine article. I can't accept this for free.
From her purse, she pulled a single, unfamiliar. I knew from its extravagant design that it wasn't in circulation anywhere near Seed Hollow. But it looked... I refused the gesture. Retrieving the thread was my decision. I wanted to see that. Malfira's grin bloomed into a full belly laugh. She told me I was a strange girl. Laughing with her, I replied that I had...
Okay. So, dann machen wir jetzt ihre Waffe noch besser. Wo ist denn der Schmied hier? Hallo. Was ist denn du Tolles? Jetzt mit Flügel wären halt schon geil. 8 Stück. Ne, 3. Genau. Okay. So. Aber ich wollte zum Schmied. Der da vorne ist. Richtig, richtig.
Which weapon shall I strength?
Ne, wie soll ich mal schmieden? Die, ja. Mit.
It's complete.
Ja. Ja.
Leave it to me.
Wie viel brauche ich? Kriege ich da nicht vor. Okay. Und davon wieder 10 und davon 35 und dann verbessern wir das. Super. Ja. Will man nicht. Ein Ledergürtel. Okay. So, dann nehmen wir hier noch die Gruppe.
Couldn't resist my help?
I was itching for some action.
Ah, ich glaube, das wird schrecklich. Müssen wir da nochmal gucken. Bei Ausrüstung und so. Aber jetzt speichern wir. Das ist bald hier beendet.